Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's 23:53 in the evening right now, and today is January 8th, 2025. Tama ba? Yan, so I'm not really in my presentable mode. I'm a little bit mess. I'm a mess, guys, right now. But you don't need to focus on that. We just hope that everything will be okay in the future or the days to come. Okay? So, um, saka na, when I feel better, you'll see me in a better, ano, appearance. But, for now, let's just focus on our backlogs and, we haven't finished a thing. We have to get back on our footing. Kasi, there are important things that we need to finish no matter what. No matter how no matter how chaotic it could be. If it's not chaotic, then good for you. So, yan. We are filming on our 370. Tama ba? Basta, pang 370 na to. And we're on to page 105 and 106 of the book Mastery by Robert Greene. Just so you know, if you are new to my channel, okay? So just you guys need to focus on me, even though things have been a little bit crazy these days. Anyways, and so once he secured Davy as his man, he threw himself into the relationship with the same focus that he had brought to everything else. Serving under Davy Faraday, learned all of the secrets of chemistry and electricity that the master had gleaned throughout his life. He practiced with these ideas in the laboratory, mixing chemicals for Davy and doing his own experiments. In the process, he absorbed Davy's patterns of thinking, of approaching chemical analysis and experimentation. His knowledge became increasingly active. After 8 years, these interactive dynamic yielded one of the great discoveries of science, the uncovering of the secret of electromagnetism. Faraday's own studies and what he had learned from Davy become transformed into creating energy, a form of gold. So, if he had stayed on the path of self-apprentice out of fear or insecurity, he would have remained a bookbinder. So, bookbinder, miserable, and unfulfilled. So, may mga ganitong cases. Most of the people fall into this kind of traps, which is, natawag dun, being comfortable in their comfort zones, which is not good. They need to explore things and do things differently in order to really get their desired outcome. Kasi when you ask people if they are happy with their jobs, just look, just see how they react to it. You'll know, guys. You'll know that most of them are not happy. Because they settle for mediocrity. So, hopefully, my viewers and I myself will not fall into those kind of things. I hope all of you and I, and all of our desires will be met. And, we will achieve that, yung hierarchy of needs, yung self-actualization. I-check nyo nga yun, guys. It's been a long time. So, yeah. So, through the alchemy of intense mentorship, he transformed himself into one of the most creative scientists in history. So certainly, religion played an important role in Faraday's education because he believed that everything in the universe was alive with God's presence. He tended to animate whatever he encountered, including the books he read and the phenomenon of electricity itself. Since he saw these things as alive, he engaged with them on a deeper level, which intensified the learning process. This way of looking at the world, however, transcends religion and contains great power for all of us in our apprenticeships. Okay? So we too can see the subjects that we study as possessing a kind of vital spirit with which we must interact and which we must understand from the inside out. As with Faraday, this attitude will intensify our level of engagement with what we are learning. To initially entice the right master to serve as your mentor, you will want to mix in a strong element of self-interest. You have something tangible and practical to offer them. In addition to your youth and energy before he had ever met him. So Davy was aware of Faraday's work ethic and organizational skills. That alone made him a desirable assistant. Okay, so considering this, you may not want to go in search of mentors until you have acquired some elementary skills and discipline that you can rely upon to them to their blah, blah, that you can rely upon to interest them. Lalamig ako, guys. So, ayan. Almost all masters and people of power suffer from too many demands on their time and too much information to absorb. If you can demonstrate the ability to help them organize themselves on these fronts to a degree that others cannot, it will be much easier to get their attention and interest them in their relationship. Do not shy away from anything menial or secretarial. You want person-to-person access, however you can get it. Once you establish a relationship, you will find other ways to continually hook them through their self-interest. Try to see the world through their eyes and ask the simple question of what it is they need most. Keeping their self-interest involved will only enhance any emotional connection they feel toward you. If you work on yourself first, as Faraday did, developing a solid work ethic and organizational skills, eventually the right teacher will appear in your life. So, simple lang. So, if you do your part, someone magical will just freaking fall into your face that will help you elevate. Okay, so it's important to really do your thing and immerse to your gifts or talents or your goals or to whatever, guys, whatever, anything. Okay, hindi tayo makapag ngayon, hindi tayo makapag komedyante ngayon. Hindi tayo makapag-joke ngayon. Wala ako sa I'm not okay yet. Okay? So, somewhere in the future, maybe. So, yan. May commotion outside. I don't know if you heard that. Siguro lasing or anything. People nowadays have gone crazy. Sana hindi naman ako. Shit. Sorry. Going back. Let's go back, guys. I'll fix myself, guys, in the next few days. But right now, hindi pa ako hindi pa ako okay. So, word will spread through the proper channels of your efficiency, and your hunger to learn and opportunities will come your way. In any event, you should not feel timid in approaching masters. No matter how elevated their position, you will be frequently surprised at how open they can be to serving as a mentor. If the fit is right and you have something to offer, the ability to transfer their experience and knowledge to someone younger often provides them with a great pleasure akin to parenting. So, personally, I really do admire, mentors. For example, like gym instructors, ganun. Other things, especially those that will be beneficial to you or to me. So, sobrang ano ko sila. I deeply appreciate them. And it may not, hindi lang sobrang halata maybe, but deep down, I really pray for them and I am rooting for them to disseminate more um what do you call this, knowledge, skills, kasi ituturo yan, guys, mahirap magturo unless it's really your passion and you don't really get tired of it, something like that, kasi nga you are happy to do that. Hindi naman most likely ganun. So that's why I really admire those people who do that, diba? It's not easy. The best mentors are often those who have wide knowledge and Galaw natin. The best mentors are often those who have wide knowledge and experience and are not overly specialized in their fields. They can train you to think a higher level and to make connections between different forms of knowledge. The paradigm for this is the Aristotle Alexander the Great relationship, Philip II, Alexander's father, and the king of Macedonia, chose Aristotle to mentor his 13-year-old son because the philosopher had learned and mastered so many different fields. He could thus impart to Alexander an overall love of learning and teach him how to think and reason in any kind of situation, the greatest skill of all. So, di ba guys, like, wala lang, ano ko lang sa inyo, segue ko lang sa inyo for a bit. So, wait lang sana tayo nag-stop. Wait lang hanapin ko muna, wait. Okay, so, I was, diba, I told you that I don't really know what is astrology meant, like the exact, because it's an in-depth study of that. So, tapos nagtry ako yung sa chart ko for the midheaven kasi that's where your financial growth will be. So, but I really don't know, and I mean, I know, but I'm not really sure what is the exact time of my birth. So, hindi ko talaga siya ma-pinpoint. So, ayun nga. And, yung nakita ko lang dun is, yung midheaven ko is from Libra. So, maybe that's why I'm also doing this. Funny, no? It's more of like, diba, interaction, social skills, networking, maybe something like that. And speaking, most of the time, it's how you collaborate with people. So, wala lang guys, nasegue ko lang sa inyo. That's why siguro maybe, but I'm not really sure guys, kasi hindi ko sure yung birth time ko. So, it's not accurate. Yan. So, continue. So, he could thus impart to Alexander an overall love of learning and teach him how to think and reason in any kind of situation, the greatest skill of all. So men are so great with this. The greatest I teach him how to think and reason in any kind of situation. So nakakatawa lang. So I have witnessed many times how men, alam nyo guys, it's so, hindi naman tayo sa like we're feminist or we pray, we patronize feminism, but yung one of those TikTokers, I don't know if you really have to listen to me, okay, to all the women out there, yung isang girl sa TikTok, I think yung ano niya, yung username niya is the truth teller or truth teller. Basta he has a strong physical appearance, like yung face niya, but she's pretty. I can say hindi siya pangit. So she's actually saying a lot of facts about men that is really hard for you to believe. So if you are a teenager or you're on your early 20s, might as well listen to her. Sometimes yung it may sound biased yung sinasabi niya, but believe me guys, there's truth behind those words. Okay? So basta I don't know if I can only give you my experiences in life. Okay, so check nyo lang how her content is or what's her content about. Okay, kayo rin magkaroon lang din kayo ng sarili nyong perspective about it. And what I'm just saying is that if you want yung facts, like black and white facts, ganun. Going back, this ended up working to perfection. Alexander was able to effectively apply the reasoning skills he had gained from Aristotle to politics and warfare. To the end of his life, he maintained an intense curiosity for any field of knowledge, and would always gather about him experts he could learn from. Aristotle had imparted a form of wisdom that played a key role in Alexander's success. Diba? So, importante talaga guys, if there is someone that is guiding you. Right? So, okay. So, we're going back. Matatapos na tayo. So, you will want as much personal interaction with the mentor as possible. A virtual relationship is never enough. There are cues and subtle aspects you can only pick up through a person-to-person interaction. So, hindi talaga super okay yung online shit. Diba? Iba pa rin. It's different when you talk to people in person. You will see the genuinity, the sincerity, their actions, and how they do their work. Diba? Hindi yun nakikita most of the time sa online. So, it's important to make a just balance. Okay? So, such is a way of doing things that has evolved through much experience. These patterns of actions are hard to put into words and can only be absorbed through much personal exposure. In crafts or in sports, this is more obvious. Tennis instructors, for example, can only reveal many secrets of their skills by demonstrating things before their pupils' eyes. Instructors may not, in fact, be completely conscious of what makes their backhand so effective, but in watching them in action, pupils can pick up the pattern in motion, exploiting the power of mirror neurons. But this process of absorption is also relevant to non-manual skills. It was only through constant exposure to Davis' thought process that Faraday understood the power of finding the crucial experiment to demonstrate an idea something he would adapt later on with great success. So we're gonna aray, wait. I'm so happy that you are here with me, and I'm truly grateful for your presence. So ayan, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. When I feel better, you'll see me in a better appearance. Right now, yung song na that I'm too messy and that I'm too fucking clean, something like that. Wala na, LSS. Na, matulog na tayo. Tulog na kayo, ha.
All playing like